Hunger Games, 2012 Summary. The country of Panem is separated into 12 locale, governed from the Legislative Hall. As discipline for a bombed revolt, each region is compelled to choose 2 recognitions, 1 kid and 1 young lady between the ages of 12 and 18, to battle to the passing in the yearly Craving Games until there is just a single survivor. 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen of Area 12 workers to take her more youthful sister Primrose's position in the 74th Craving Games. She and individual accolade Peeta Mellark are accompanied to the Legislative Center by their chaperone Effie Knickknack and guide Haymitch Abernathy, the game's just living champ from Locale 12. Haymitch stresses the significance of acquiring supports, as they can give possibly life-saving gifts during the games. While preparing, Katniss notices the professions, Wonder, Flash, Cato, and Clove, volunteers from the affluent regions 1 and 2 who have prepared for the games since the beginning. During a broadcast interview with Caesar Flickerman, Peeta communicates his affection for Katniss, which she at first sees as an endeavor to draw in supports. She later learns his confirmation is certified. Toward the beginning of the games, Katniss gets a portion of the provisions set around the cornucopia, a design at the beginning stage, and barely gets away from death. A big part of the 24 recognitions bite the dust in the underlying scuffle, and just 11, including every one of the 4 professions, endure the principal day. Katniss attempts to avoid the others, however Seneca Crane, the head gamemaker, triggers a woodland fire to drive her towards them. She runs into the professions, with whom Peeta has apparently unified, and escapes up a tree. Peeta encourages the professions to endure her. The following morning, Katniss sees Lament, Area 11's young female accolade, concealing in a nearby tree. Morn causes her to notice a home of hereditarily changed venomous wasps. Utilizing a blade, Katniss makes the home fall on the professions dozing beneath. Flint passes on, however the others escape. Katniss becomes bewildered from being stung a couple of times. Peeta returns and advises her to escape. Regret assists Katniss with recuperating, and they become companions and partners. Katniss obliterates the provisions the professions stored by exploding mines protecting them, while Morn gives an interruption. Katniss later finds and liberates Morn from a snare, however Wonder tosses a lance which skewers Regret. Katniss kills him with a bolt. She comforts Regret by singing to her and, after she bites the dust, decorates her body with blossoms, setting off a mob in Locale 11. President Coriolanus Snow cautions Crane about the distress. Haymitch convinces Crane to change the standards to permit 2 victors if they are from a similar region, recommending that this will placate people in general. After the declaration, Katniss tracks down a seriously injured Peeta. Another declaration guarantees that what every survivor needs the most will be given at the cornucopia the following morning. In spite of Peeta's passionate resistance, Katniss leaves to get medication for him, however she is trapped and overwhelmed by Clove, who boasts about Morn's demise and plans to dispatch her. Sift, Area 11's male accolade, catches wind of and kills Clove. He saves Katniss once, for the good of Regret. The medication recuperates Peeta short-term. While chasing after food, Katniss hears a gun go off, flagging a passing. She rushes to Peeta, who has accidentally gathered lethal nightlock berries. They find Foxface, Region 5's female accolade, harmed by the nightlock she gathered in the wake of watching Peeta. Crane then releases hereditarily changed monsters that kill Sift and compel Katniss, Peeta, and Cato, the last 3 survivors, to move onto the cornucopia's rooftop. Cato gets Peeta in a wrestler's hold and uses him as a human safeguard against Katniss' bow. Peeta coordinates Katniss to shoot Cato's hand, empowering Peeta to toss him to the monsters beneath. Katniss kills him with a bolt to end his affliction. Crane then renounces the standard change permitting 2 victors to win. Peeta inclinations Katniss to shoot him, however she persuades him to eat nightlock together. Not long before they do, Crane quickly proclaims them co-victors. Subsequently, Haymitch cautions Katniss that she has made adversaries through these demonstrations of resistance. Snow has Crane secured in a room with nightlock berries. Haymitch tells Katniss during her last meeting with Caesar she should proclaim her adoration for Peeta so she's seen as a young lady who carried on for affection as opposed to beginning a resistance. Subsequently President Snow crowns the 2 of them victors of the 74th Craving Games and later get back as legends. Later on Snow watches both Katniss and Peeta as they are being rooted for in their region, noticeably mulling over their destiny he turns his back and leaves the game control community.